Hello everyone and welcome to another vlog, reading, writing, I don't know, my life maintenance, I guess. So if you are, wondering what the heck is going on with my life, well then we'll just start with the basics of, from Monday through Friday this week. I didn't vlog anything. My house has been a wreck. My life is a wreck. Not necessarily. It's just been very, very busy, and I have not been able to catch up on anything. And I could not bring myself to write or look at a screen after I was done with work because I have literally been on screens nonstop from like 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., if not longer, every day this week. So I decided that I'm just going to start vlogging today. It is Saturday, April 25th, and as you could tell I'm in my kitchen because this is probably, it's one of the dirtiest and also one of the cleanest parts of my house right now because I've just not had time. So we just got back from grocery shopping. That was a nightmare. I had a lot of anxiety, but I'm home and I'm safe, thank God. And we just ate, so we have to clean up from our food. I have to put groceries away that we didn't need to immediately put away, and I'm going to do laundry. I already vacuumed, and I'm listening to Rage by Cora Carmack. So I'm going to continue listening to that while I clean up, because then I am going to do some writing stuff around 4. Me and Caitlin are going to get together on FaceTime or phone, one or the other, and put together some of those chapters for our villains chapters and read them through to make sure that they're consistent and they still work in our story. And then at 6, I'm doing a YallStayHome webinar type of thing, and I'm really excited for that. It's about like villains and things. So yeah, that's essentially where I'm at right now, and I just really need to organize my house so that my brain can be organized. So I'm going to listen. I will check in before I start writing, and I'll talk to you then. Bye. Hey again. It is now 4 o'clock. I just wanted to quickly check in because I didn't scrub my house. Obviously, it's only been like 2.5 hours since I last checked in. But I did put all the dishes away. I washed all the dishes that needed to be washed. I finagled the groceries into some sort of fashion because obviously we tried to stock up so that we don't have to go back out for a while. So we just have an abundance of groceries that can't fit because my kitchen is relatively small and I don't have a lot of pantry space, but I made do, and I'm just feeling pretty good. I showered, I feel refreshed, and I'm about to call Caitlin so that we can start some of our edits. And that's kind of where I am. I will say that I did finish I finished Rage, which is the sequel to Roar, while I was cleaning and everything. I took RA for a walk. So I'll obviously do a review in my monthly recap, but I really liked it. There was just some small things that I was just kind of sad about. Like, I wish it would have been explored more or that it was used more. Although the ending confused me a little bit while I was listening to it because I had thought there was one character in the scene and it was actually a different one. So at first I was like, really? Like, that's the end of this? But it ended up being a different character. So now I'm kind of interested to see how book 3 is going to go. My only concern is that book 3, it was available for pre-order. And I didn't pre-order it right away just because I typically try to keep it within a few months just to kind of know where I'm at financially. But it's no longer available for pre-order. The author hasn't mentioned anything about the book in months. And I'm just confused. So I really hope book 3 is going to come out because I am still excited to read it. But that's where we're at. So I'm going to call Caitlin. I'm pretty sure she just texted me. Yep. That she did, so I'm going to give her a chat. I'll check in later.
She was really worried about me. She pushed me to become a doctor or a scientist instead because I was skilled in some of these things. And in many of the times I used to tell this story, my mother was kind of in some ways the antagonist, right? You've seen this. Well-meaning parent who has a child that has a dream, and the parent says, wait. Are you sure about that?
Hi guys, I'm back, and please excuse my really noisy dryer. I have dryer balls in there, so they're obnoxious, but I just want to check out for today. Obviously, I didn't do a ton of writing, and I didn't actually, we didn't actually write today, so I didn't have any footage of me typing or anything like that, but we combined the 4 or 5 different chapters of the villain's perspective for our book. And we read through those just to make sure that they still make sense, because it has been a while. We took those out while we were doing the main story. So now we just wanted to make sure that that story still fit in with the rest of the book. We made a few notes on things that we'll have to tweak, but otherwise I was very happy that they work for the most part. We probably have to add 1 or 2 more towards the end because we did change the ending of our book. And I'm feeling really good. Part of what I showed in my little montage was so I'll kind of explain, because I was kind of like in a rush earlier and in a weird mood. So basically, Yall West, if you guys aren't familiar with it, it is a convention, a book convention over in Texas, I want to say. Like, it's definitely more like not near me, because I would never be able to go to it. There's also Yall Fest, and that's, I believe, in like North Carolina. So that's much closer to where I'm located. And if I was gonna go to the 2, it would probably be on the East Coast because of travel. But that being said, because Yall West was not able to be put on due to COVID-19, they decided to do a bunch of webinars and like fun, exciting things with authors, all online and all for free. So obviously by the time you guys will see this, the weekend's going to be done, so you're not going to be able to get in on the action if you're seeing this after the fact, because it was only Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But if you also participated, let me know what you thought of it, because so far, just on Saturday alone, I did 2 events that I showed both the little small clips for, and they were just so much fun. And like, I just want to be all these authors' friends. Like, they just seem like such cool and nice people, and their energy was so positive and uplifting, and it was such a fun time. Like, I just loved it. So I was really happy to do that. Also, the keynote speaker, which was Brandon Sanderson, his like speech was so empowering and just like uplifting about like why you should be writing and what your ultimate reason for writing is. And it really spoke to me, and it kind of made me like, basically at the end of it, he was like, you know, what can you do now? You know, what's your overall goal, but what can you do now to get to your goal? And that was like, you're right, I'm gonna go write my book. So on that note, I'm probably not going to write my book, but part of the other thing that I was thinking of, like what steps I need to do in order to get myself to where I want to be, is I want to write adult fantasy. And I do read adult fantasy, but not nearly as much as the young adult. And I'm kind of in the mood to read an adult fantasy. Now, I don't know if it's because of Brandon Sanderson or not, but he mentioned Naomi Novik, and I have 2 books by her. I have the Temeraire series, which is a bind-up of her first 3. And if I remember correctly, it's a historical fantasy retelling with dragons, and I might be all for that right now. And then I also have Spinning Silver, which I haven't read yet. So I might actually pick up the Temeraire series, because that seems like it's going to be up my alley right now. And just, I don't know, like dragons sounds cool, and I don't read a lot of dragon stories. So instead of writing for the rest of the night, I'm going to go do that. My goal now tomorrow, I ended up signing up for, I think 4 more. Yeah, I signed up for 4 more sessions. And because they're only about 45 minutes, it's really digestible. And I feel like I don't have to sit in front of a screen like all day, or like that it's almost like painful to sit and watch them. I really liked the format of like the 40-45 minutes. So I signed up for 4 more in case I want to do them tomorrow. Obviously it's optional, but I'm excited. I think it's going to be really good. The first one starts at 2 o'clock. So the first one I signed up for is 2 o'clock. So I think in the morning I'm going to make myself write a little bit, because I'm actually feeling a little bit more empowered to do so. And then I do have to I need to go run my car. Well, I want to run my car. I want to go take a car ride. But I bought my cousin a birthday gift. Her birthday was in February. I bought it late, and I had intended to meet up with her for coffee in March, and then everything happened. So I never got around to doing this. So I think I'm just going to go like drop it off at her door and surprise her tomorrow, because I know she's going to be home. And I think it's going to be really great, because it's a book that I know I've talked to her about, and I think she will love, about being creative and creativity. And I think it's a good time to share that. So I'm going to go do that tomorrow as well. So we're going to write, we're going to go drop off the gift, and then I'm going to do all of these fun sessions, and I think I'm just going to have a productive Sunday. Like, I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm hoping that it'll kickstart my week so that next week I will just enjoy what's coming my way. So that is my end recap of what I did today. Obviously, this vlog is strange. I'm sure all of my vlogs are weird. I haven't figured out the right combination for like doing vlogs. I mean, whatever. If it works for you guys, it works. I'm just gonna go with it. But anyway, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Hey guys, it's 7:45 at night on Sunday, April 26th, and I am going to end the vlog here. This was a weird mishmash of everything that I've done this weekend, but I feel like I accomplished a good amount of stuff. I got to work on my co-written project yesterday, and today I worked a little bit more on my edits for my solo fantasy project, and I'm actually really excited. I added a few things and a few plot points really to beef up some of the side characters again, because I feel like the first run through I focused just on my main two characters, and I really wanted to build up some solid side characters as well. So that's kind of what I did. As far as where I'm at word-wise, where's my notes at? I added about 1,000 words actually, so I am past the 63,000 mark, just barely, and I'm still working through early chapters. At this point in my journey, I'm just trucking along. I'm not putting any pressure on myself, and I'm having fun kind of taking things very slow and trying to get through my edits at my own pace. There is no one, holding something over me saying I have to finish these things, and I'm just doing it for fun. And when I write, I'm writing for fun, and I'm writing for myself, and that's kind of how I want to keep it. So I'm obviously not going to get through anything. Like, I'm not going to get through this book by the end of the month at this point. We have 4 more days, and I'm only on chapter 5. And that's okay for me, but like I said, unfortunately, I know content-wise it's been a little weird. So there's a good chance I'm not going to have any more vlogs for the week in April, because I know my first 3 days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I have 3 sessions, 4 sessions, and 3 sessions respectively, and they're probably going to take a lot out of me, especially for Tuesday, because my sessions range from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So as far as getting time to take care of myself and my own mental health, I might not focus on writing. But if I do, I will, of course, update the vlog. But yeah, other than kind of dabbling in both of my books that I'm currently editing, I really, really love the Y'all Stay Home webinars that the conference put on. They were so wonderful, and I'm just so happy that I got to experience that, because, like, as I mentioned earlier, that's not some event that I probably would go to on my own, just because of money and location. So being able to participate in it was great, and there were so many great authors. I just want to be friends with everyone. like, please, authors out there, if you're watching this, just be friends with me. You guys seem amazing and so cool, and I just want to be friends with all of you guys. So, with that said, I am going to end the vlog here. I'm probably going to go make a snack and just either read or watch TV with my husband for the rest of the night and just kind of calm down and take it easy, because this week's going to be very busy for me. But until next time, I will see you guys then. Bye.